Welcome to Team Wild TV. As you may recall, earlier this year we brought you an epic 7-week redneck road trip in which we travelled around the southern states of the USA, hunting and taking in our surroundings. On our trip, we took part in some epic hunts and met some extremely cool people along the way. Today, we're going to take a look at the 4 hunts that we feel are the most epic of the lot. First up was a hunt during our time down in East Texas with our good friend Terry Tate. Terry was kind enough to let us hunt with him on his own land, and we aided him with a particular pest problem. Raccoons can be a real nuisance, and Terry had more than his fair share. We headed into the night armed with our Daystate Wolverine big bore air rifle and our ever trusty Night Sight NS200 night vision unit. In absolute darkness, we managed to stalk through the woods and find a raccoon high up in a tree. Difficult to spot in the darkness without night vision, we managed to get our sights on him and bring him down. Then we moved on and found a second raccoon lurking in another tree. Again, it was no match for the power and accuracy of the .30 caliber big bore Daystate. Another successful management hunt, and our work there was done. Next up was another hunt in Texas, this time with Joshua and his team at L3 Outdoors Hog Removal. Again, we were helping with a pest problem, but this of the porky kind. Josh dropped me off armed with a Sauer 202 takedown and a Night Sight NS200 just before dark. I found myself a place to hole up and waited for the darkness to roll in. When the light finally faded, I could see barely more than 5 yards away from me. But with the FLIR thermal imaging unit and the NS200, I spotted a hog coming to drink at the water nearby. I made a great shot on the pig and he dropped on the spot. It was clear from the devastation we saw during the light that this place was plagued by feral hogs, and so I decided to take a stalk through the darkness to see what else we could find. It wasn't long before I found a second feral hog moving through the brush. The Night Sight NS200 allowed me to carefully place my shot, and another porcine destroyer was taken out of commission. Moving a little further along, I came across a third hog and made another great shot. 3 problem feral hogs taken out in one night. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. Next on the list is my not so epic Alabama Eastern turkey hunt. I'd already spent days and days locating birds and trying to call them in, but not getting a shot. Redneck hunting legend Randy Brown had also been desperately trying to get me a nice Alabama Eastern turkey, but to no avail. As usual, we were out at sunrise. We'd gotten ourselves into a few positions to call a bird and had responses, but nothing came charging in. That was until we found a group of older jakes and got ourselves set up waiting for them to charge in. We were tucked under a tree and Randy was calling and the birds were coming in hot. Just as they popped into view, Randy said shoot. I shot.
Shoot again, shoot again, shoot again!
However, what was epic about this was the reaction from Randy.
No, no, no!
Clearly he was disappointed with my shot, but the sheer emotion of his reaction made it all worthwhile. The final and most epic hunt from our long trip down south was undoubtedly hunting hogs with a big bore airgun. Myself and the now infamous Randy Drama Queen Brown were having much better luck on the hogs. We'd stalked in nice and close to a group of hogs, but we kept blowing our cover and pushing them on as the dense forest and swirling winds conspired against us. After a number of close encounters, Randy decided to let the dogs loose to give us the edge. It wasn't long before they picked up the scent of another group. As we came into a clearing in the woods, there were pigs all over the place. The dogs charged in to bay several pigs. The biggest of the lot stood out in the open, turned to look my way, and the Benjamin Rogue 357 placed 145 grains of Nosler bullet right between its eyes, dropping it on the spot. Randy ran to our right and towards a group of dogs baying another hog. As Randy was in the thick of it, I had my sights set on a smaller pig that had gone unnoticed. I dropped it with one shot and made my way over to help Randy. With the pig held, we managed to get it tied and the excitement was finally over. For a little while, it was a full-on epic battle on several fronts. Hogs, dogs, air rifles and a hog tie to finish made this a seriously high-octane hunt, and the 3-in-1 achievement also made for an epic film. If you missed any of these shows or would like to see all 47 videos from our Redneck Road Trip, Click on the link below for the playlist where you can access all of the videos in one place. Also, be sure to subscribe to Team Mod TV and stay up to date with the exciting new developments and our all-new show lineup.